Okay, this is going to be some help for the day 4 homework, and the first part of this is also in section 5.3. The first part will be writing equations when we are dealing with horizontal and vertical lines. So my first example is going to say, this is example 1, I want you to write an equation for a horizontal line, and let's just say the only other information is that we know the horizontal line goes through the point -2, -3. So I'm going to make a little sketch of what's going on. I've got the point -2, -3, and I'm going to have a horizontal line that goes through that point. So here's what the graph would look like, but it's asking me to write the equation for this line. So as soon as I see the word horizontal, I'm thinking about hoi. And I know with hoi that it's horizontal line, the slope is 0, the equation is always y equals some number, and I just need to figure out what that number would be. Well, on my y-axis here, I see if I go down to this point, -3, that all of the y-coordinates on this point are -3. For instance, this point might be 4, -3. This point here would be 0, -3. The one they gave us was -2, -3. And as you can see, the y-coordinate is always -3. Therefore, the equation of the graph is y equals -3. And that one's done. Let's do another. Let's say this time in example 2, let's say it says write an equation for a line, and this time for a vertical line. And let's say the vertical line goes through, I'm going to make up the point -1, 2. So again, I'm just going to draw a little sketch of what's going on. Here's my point -1, 2. I'm going to end up with a vertical line going through that point. So vertical line tells me I'm dealing with vux, which would tell me my equation is going to be x equals some number. Well, in this case, the x on this one is -1, and it turns out that every point on this line has an x of being -1. So x is always -1, and therefore my equation of that line is x equals -1. And that should help you with getting the equations of vertical and horizontal lines.